What is up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, beasts of all ages, apes and sizes? What a glorious day and morning it is. Not only did my Amazon packages that were supposed to come in January came in right now today, not even 5 minutes ago, but Let's Game It Out gave us more delicious goodness. Oh god, best Friday ever. I made a theme park where every ride is life-ruining. Oh yes, please. Hashtag indoor lands. Link in the description to the main man, Big Josh, the Joshinator, here to terminate any ability to play the game normally. Let's get them Gotham, Red Gotham. Get to the chopper. It's not a tumor. Anyway.
Welcome back to Let's Game It Out. We're checking out indoor lands today, which as you can tell by all this activity in the background,
chaos?
It has a bunch of rides, but indoors. And I sure do love making dysfunctional parks. And also this video is sponsored by AFK Arena. Anyway, enough talk. New game. First things first, let's name our park.
Yes, we're starting off great.
A little more flair, but you gotta admit that looks pretty good. Unfortunately, it doesn't change the name of the sign, but that's okay. We'll just customize this in our own ways. And by that I mean let's change the colors so it's pink with another dose of pink, so that now everybody's eyes are bleeding the moment they look at this sign. And boy, our little statue out front sure looks good. I sure do like that Cthulhu's trying to escape look. Anyway, it's time to get started with the park. This is obviously where everyone buys their tickets to get into the park, and right now there's not much else. Everything past it is just empty desert. Wait, before we get really into this, can I just take one individual building, and by that I mean the toilet?
Oh, you know we gotta have a toilet.
This thing so it's the only thing here, and then we take the ticket price and we switch it from a charitable 0 all the way up to the highest at 30, which gives us a beautiful visitor upset chance of 90%. Can we convince people to come in just to use the bathroom?
Just to use
let's see.
Bathroom.
We have a bus pulling in right now.
Beautiful.
Guess this one bathroom just isn't enticing enough. Well, what if we sweeten the deal with some kind of restaurant? Like churros. Everybody loves churros.
I've never had a
let's
churro.
go ahead and put those right next to the bathroom and then back one tile. There you go. So that we know it's there, but nobody can get to it. Oh my god, and just like that, look, there's some people.
Tiny bouncy people.
Get along. You don't seem to believe in physics at all, but the important part is they're making their way to the front doors, hopefully absolutely unaware to the high ticket prices.
They won't make
Let's
it.
see how this goes. Oh, they seem unhappy with those ticket prices.
Well,
back to the car. So long, suckers. Someone's gonna be dumb enough to fall for this. I mean, like, look at these people. They brought their 3 kids. Wait a minute. Why are the kids individually going up to buy their tickets? Shouldn't that be the parents' job? Oh yeah, there we go, baby. Wait a minute. Didn't you all come together as a group? Did you just all leave your kid here alone at the park? See, this is why you should have paid for your child.
Oh,
you
little
just
Timmy.
ditched them as they meander around, confused and scared. Look, I know you can smell the churros and everything, but that's not gonna make it move any closer to you. You have 2 options. Force yourself to use the bathroom or leave empty-handed. And it looks like they've chosen to leave empty-handed. Aww.
Oh, little
and
Timmy.
Then a sad face, which I can only assume is realizing that your family left you here. Okay, that was a nice little introduction to how this game works. And I love it when any endeavor we get into starts at 0% happiness. There's a lot more we can do, because there's attractions, which is going to give us a real chance to tackle this beast that is our theme park. And hey, speaking of beasts, let's talk about our sponsor for this video, AFK Arena, which is available to play right now for free on Android and iOS. AFK Arena is a deep and colorful idle collectible RPG where players can build up their own unique team and send them off to complete missions, level up, and gather tons of rewards along the way. And just recently, they added the brand new beast system to the game.
Go on!
To battle alongside your heroes for extra help on beating other things up. And they're pretty easy to get too. Before, you could only pay to summon a random beast, but with the game's newly updated union system, you can join an active union and get a beast voucher for free, which allows you to choose whatever beast you prefer. All the beasts follow in the same illustrious art style of AFK Arena, except because they're beasts, well, they're just cuter. And who doesn't want to watch something like this, adorably beating up something twice its size? And just like your heroes, you can level them up too, so they get bigger and fiercer and have a bunch of exclusive skills that you can mix and match with different teams to find the perfect synergy to secure that win. So if this sounds good to you, there's a link in the description, or use this QR code right here for you to try out the game for yourself for free. And also use this code to get incredible gifts. And thanks again to AFK Arena and its adorable beasts for sponsoring. Okay, so first things first, let's start with a little pathing. Now in other games that might be like walkways and stuff, but in here, because everything is indoors, they're basically literally hallways. And I realize that in like a normal theme park, you would probably want to design this in such a way where you can get to like anything you want at any time.
Oh,
but
no.
Not here, of course.
Oh,
you
no.
let me make actual hallways, then I'm gonna make the most excruciating gauntlet just to get to the ride. Yeah, there we go, like
Oh
that.
my
As much
dear
as I love
God.
mazes, I want to be clear that this is not a maze. Because
It's a
a
maze.
maze would imply that you could get lost. There's no getting lost in this. It's literally just one really long, windy hallway. Do you see this fence line here? That's the edge of our current property. The entire starting area is all hallways. So let's do a little expanding. We're gonna take this piece, and this piece, and this piece. I like how buying that gets rid of the lake entirely.
You're buying natural water.
Progress. Oh, and also we could make all this stuff nicer. Like we could change all the colors so that it's a lot less boring. But why on earth would we want that for people? And continuing on over here, that's where we're gonna make our first hall. Now don't confuse this with paths. These are actually something called ride halls. These isolated little rooms is where we put some different kinds of rides. We're gonna start with the most basic one just so we can get a sense of what this is all about. So we can experience all this self-contained fun on our own terms. And the fun thing about these is we can enter these halls and get a much better look around. Look at this illusion of being in the actual great outdoors. It's like we're really there. And one of my favorite things about this has got to be the ceiling. Not only is it a really nice cloud cover, but it also reveals to me something that I was really hoping for. That this room has absolutely no natural light coming in. Like if I toggle the walls from the outside, it gives you the illusion that there's windows up there looking in. But now we know that's not the case. It's more like a casino for children. No windows, no clocks, and no idea how much time has passed in our contained little world where no one can save you. But we're not done here. There's decorating to do. And oh my goodness, do we have so many categories. Pirate stuff, Japanese stuff, Viking stuff. Wait, what is this?
Undead?
Apocalypse. Well, let's start there. My goodness, so many options. What does this downed helicopter even look like? Unfortunately, we can't put it on any of the pathways. But away from the pathway, we sure can. And not only that, we can obviously
Don't you feel it with helicopters, Josh?
Place this thing on top of it, it'll
do
actually stack. Oh boy. Wait, so if I just keep stacking this so it's higher and higher and higher. Oh, it looks like as we stack higher, the actual height of this building goes higher. Unfortunately, there is an upper limit to how far you can take this. After a point, it just starts putting down red stuff, and I don't think that counts. But the point is our ability to put stuff is left only to our imagination. And also, this little meter right here, I thought was an item limit, but no, it's absolutely not. I believe it's that the more items you put down, the more attractive this feels to people. Because of course, now I want to know, as I'm sure we all do, how much crap can I actually put in this place? Well, let's start in a corner and find out. Yeah, so, funny story. I'm pretty sure there's no limit besides how much you can shove in here. As is evidenced by all of these helicopters. That is a lot of helicopters. Just look how this looks on the outside. It's like a compressed aquarium. It looks so unassuming with the walls up. Like, this looks like a building where you'd keep your servers. Little do they know, something far more sinister awaits. And we're not even done yet. We're supposed to put a ride right there. And we have many excellent choices. We've got Crown and Salto and Reacher.
Is there a helicopter
now,
ride?
They give us these 11 to start with, but we can construct our own, which we'll do later. For now, we're gonna stick with the Reacher, and presto. Yes, there it is. And this ride comes complete with a bunch of despondent workers. It doesn't get more perfect. I love it. From the outside, you can't even see the roller coaster. Oh, hey, no, never mind. There it is. Anyway, I think our park is in pretty good shape now. Let's bring ticket prices all the way down, park capacity all the way up, because now I want as many people in here as possible. Oh my God, and I think we're about to get our wish. Yes, hello everybody, come on in. Don't everybody crowd at once. Hey, what the hell are you guys doing? You can't just cheat through all these walls. There's supposed to be rules to all this stuff. What are you, wizards? Well, whatever, they're staying in the lines for the most part. Look at all these tiny little ants having a great time running through these hallways. They must be having so much fun. I bet we can hear from all the way back here. Here we go. People are finally mingling. They're in the human forms now. Terrifying as always. And look, they're joining the queue for the ride, so they can all have a crazy space adventure together. In hell! Formation of their single file line. All right, hop aboard. It's time for the fun of a lifetime. Oh yeah, he's excited. I also like that basically none of these seats are full. Yeah, that's cool. Don't let people on those ones. There's no line or anything. Oh wait, hang on. The ride is beginning. Here we go. Now we can finally see this thing in action. Oh boy, here we go. And now we're going up and up, I can see that some of these things have turned red, which I'm pretty sure indicates that the game knows it's going to do some clipping. And it's unfortunately made those things incorporeal, which I guess kudos to the game for knowing that. And also fiddlesticks to it knowing that. Anyway, while we're in there stuck on the ride for eternity, let's go ahead and add another path out of here and add another ride. Let's use this one down here. So I have some new ideas we can do. Looking stellar. Now here's the thing about this. We're going to put a ride down in this space, but we're not going to do one of their pre-made ones.
We're going to make one.
We're going to make our own. for that, we need to go to create your ride.
Nice.
Ride name, Colossal Mistake. Okay, this is going to get kind of complicated.
Oh,
and
God.
I've done no
Is that
research
an ancient
on how to
seal
do this,
of
but I'm
Elder
sure it's going to be
Scrolls?
fine, and I'm sure we can figure it out. So I guess first we'll start with
That's
a
a
square
Full Metal
platform.
Alchemist,
Okay, just lock that in
transmutation
right
circle.
there. And then on that, let's go ahead and put a large engine. Okay, great. And on that large engine, let's put an angle arm. Okay, good. And on that angle arm, let's put another angle arm.
Gotta write
and
this
on
stuff
that
down.
arm,
It's
let's put
genius.
another angle arm. And we'll just keep doing this. And yes,
Okay.
it can go all the way upside down. Okay, that should
Upside
about
down.
do it.
Oh my
It's not
God,
going to
it's
connect at the
even
bottom, but that's probably okay. Here's our plan, though. You see this little spot right here? Well, I know what we're going to put there. One whole seat. Yes, this could be you. Gripping the safety guards for dear life. Anyway, we're almost done, but not quite. For one, when we click on each one of these,
it's gonna be
boy,
good.
here's where the real fun
Acceleration
begins.
time.
This thing does indeed rotate. Now, for the sake of a first test, we're not going to adjust things like max speed and acceleration time. And now back over here, let's add the Colossal Mistake to our little park. Ah, yes, it's beautiful. Who would like to be the first person to try their luck at this thing?
And
Oh
die.
boy, here we go. We have a daring contestant. My
Here
God,
we
I
go.
can't believe she's actually going to do it. Okay, you ready to go?
Oh, God.
Okay, that's enough of that. I'm sure you're fine. Okay, let's
See,
do this. Power all the way to max. Oh no! Oh God, no! Josh, you've gone too far this time. All I did is add one part and it made something this amazing. Oh God, we can switch it to another camera too. I believe this is the first person.
God.
Oh yeah, this is what I thought it would look like. I hope you're enjoying your NASA training. Why are you people still in line? Why would you want to be a part of this? Okay, next step. Let's take each one of these.
Oh, this is
Let's
gonna
take
be
that
good.
max speed from 5
Yes.
all the way to 40.
Yes.
Each and every other one of these, we're gonna reverse the direction. And we'll
Christ.
name this one Colossal Mistake.
Colossal
Okay, so the
Mistake.
ride looks just
Oh,
as it did
no.
before. But as we know, now it has one dark
no.
secret. Everything has been made faster and
Oh,
worse.
Christ.
What are your thoughts? Are you ready? Yes, that's
He'll
the
be
spirit.
dead.
Then let us begin.
Fuck.
Have a nice trip. Oh, it's beautiful, but also way worse.
Oh,
Imagine being at
my
the end of that thing.
God.
Okay, so I have the game in super slow motion right now. What a certifiable nightmare. Okay, that's great. No holding back. Why limit ourselves to only a couple of parts when we
Oh,
could just
God,
use a
great.
little bit of everything? So buckle up and let's try to make the ultimate
fuck.
ride.
It's a robot. Sometime later.
Oh, hi there. I spent a little time putting something together, trying to figure out what works best
dear
with everything
God.
else. I think I nailed something that's going to make us all happy. Let me give you the grand tour while people line up. Now, something I wanted to focus on for
Why?
this ride
Fuck.
is more seating.
What
That's
is
why
this
down
thing?
below there's 8 convenient seats. Never mind the fact that when you get in, you're facing, you know, the ground. And then you just wait here like this while everybody else boards. But that's just the beginning of our amazing seating. We also have 4 of these little
What the
chambers.
fuck?
That's right. Somebody sits there. And while they sit there, there's all kinds of moving stuff all around them.
Oh,
It's
no.
supposed to look kind of like a flower. And once again, we
death.
have 4 of these. You're probably also wondering what this big mess is in the middle. Oh,
Jesus.
this is all seating. Don't you worry.
Oh.
See, look how happy these people look. It's okay.
God.
Everybody just hang out and wait. I know it feels
They've
pretty
become
uncomfortable
one.
where you're basically a human centipede at the
Yes,
waist.
I was
But
just
listen, we
thinking that.
wanted this ride to have more people, and now the ride has more people. And this isn't even the whole thing. There's more leading up this way, which is to say there's even more seats
How did you
that
get
are on
up
these
there?
power pieces, and then it goes even higher up for even more seats, and then up here for even more seats. But I'm gonna hold off on showing you the rest until everybody boards. And we actually have a bit of a problem in that regard.
No
I
shit.
don't know exactly how many seats we have, but we do have 187 people in the park, and I think they're all on the ride waiting right now. So we can't start the ride yet. We have to make sure we have
Oh,
enough people
God.
to fill the whole thing up. So in order to get more
that's
people,
amazing.
I'm gonna buy some land way over here in the corner, and in this space right across from the highway, I'm gonna build all kinds of storefronts, some of which, like this
Steakhouse, I saw
have an
pancakes.
attractiveness of 15, which sounds good, I guess. I don't really care because it's not like people can go to these things anyway. They just
You just
exist
put
here to
them there.
attract more people, and that's pretty much all we're doing in this
Oh
corner is
my
putting all
God.
kinds of buildings to
No,
make people think
please.
there's cool
Not
stuff
like
in
this.
here. Okay, this feels like a much healthier number to me. I think the upper limit is 3,000 people, so we did it. Maximum capacity.
Christ.
And oh boy, it shows. Look at all the activity going on here. Sorry there's no water. Sorry you're tired. If
Sorry
you really
you're
cared,
dead.
You would just cheat physics like all these people. Aw, see, that's more like
Oh
it. Look at
my
these crowds.
God.
They don't even have space to move anymore.
They've
No time
become
for
one.
eyeballs. No time for not merging into
eyeballs.
each other. What I'm trying to say is everybody shove yourself onto the ride. I don't care what it takes. Or all these seats couldn't get filled up. I waited like 20 minutes and I guess people just stopped coming for whatever reason. So maybe there's like a maximum occupancy I didn't know about.
They are all
That's
going
okay
to
though
die.
because someone's sitting in my favorite seat just waiting for the worst. Anyway, I'll finish showing you the rest of the stuff now that we know that there's not going to be anybody. In other words, we've got seats, and more seats. And then if we go even higher, there's more seats, including these nice diamond watermelon seats. You know what? Maybe it's just that people didn't want to be up this high. Not like that's gonna stop our tour, I can tell you that much. Basically, you just keep going up and up and up, because it doesn't matter how tall you build your ride, the size of this building will accommodate. Until you get to the top, where there's one seat. The only seat not being terrorized, by the way. I mean, unless you count being terrorized by how high up this is.
Oh, God.
You'll see what I mean. Let's start the ride.
Oh,
Lock
God.
everything down. Restraints on. Every single piece of power
Oh, my
maxed.
God.
Oh boy, I'm not even sure where to begin. There's just so much going on here. I guess we'll start with these people on the ground. Relatively muted time, I would say, because besides their legs being constantly shattered over and over again, they're gonna make it out of this unscathed. Can't say the same for everybody else, of course. If we switch this to a slower speed, then we can get a much better look at the horrors that await the person in this seat. It's pretty much just constant nightmares. Stuff narrowly hitting them in the face over and over and over again. And they're left to just witness what these people are going through. And oh boy, are they probably having a bad time. Let's pause and see. Okay, now let's take a look. Oh,
Kills me!
Wrong. I didn't realize you were all psychos. And then after that, it's pretty much stuff that's gonna be spinning as fast as I could make it. I just hope one day that people wake up to realizing they want to be on the watermelon part of this ride. Because if you're gonna die on a roller coaster, you might as well do it in some style.
Hell yeah, brother!
I was actually wrong. This seat is also spinning, so I guess nothing is safe on this ride.
Just
there
the
it
flames
is from
of
the
hell.
outside. It's a shame we don't get to see it spinning from here. But we do get glorious, staggering frame rates.
Gotta love the
what
frame
does this thing
rate
look like
fuck-ups.
when we bring the walls back up? Oh yeah, that looks perfect. We really lined that one up like a pro. Oh, and it just keeps getting better and better. It's like we got two buildings for the price of one. Oh, now everyone's upset and leaving, huh?
Because they're
everybody
dying.
ran away
Oh
at
my
once.
God.
So that was fun. Who knew you could have such a good time screwing around
Amazing.
indoors?
I
So I
love it.
hope you had fun. I know I did. I want to thank
Hell
AFK
yeah.
Arena again for sponsoring this video. Feel free to check them
so
out with the
good.
link in the description, and I'll see you next time.
Another glorious Let's Game It Out as Good Old Fashioned Jaws teaches us exactly how not to play games, how not to survive in the art of the making of literally anything, and how to have fun by terrorizing everyone and everything within a 100 million mile radius. Absolutely, coup de grace, perfeccione, delicioso. Yes, my compliments to the chef. Link in the description, of course. Let's Game It Out, giving us good goods that we need for our life juice essences. But if you enjoyed this video with your boy up in this motherfudge cake, take your beast mode, claws of awesomeness juice, go ahead and slash that like baton. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and beasts of all ages, shapes, and even them sizes, baby. Love, peace, and above all, stay beast mode for the epic win of all the win skis or Lapinski, motherfudge cake.